before, and the guy plugged it, and he was cool, did a good job, whatever. So I came back this time, and mind you, the nail was really small, so it would take my tire like 3 or 4 days to go low. Like I just had to put air in it like every 3 or 4 days. After he plugged it, 3 hours after he plugged it, it was completely flat. I literally had to put my donut that's barely hanging on as it is. I had to put my donut on in the freezing freaking, it was like icy rain. That's what it felt like. My hands were so freaking cold, it was ridiculous. And I have an SUV, so I have to jack my car up like pretty high to get the tire off. And I called them and said, hey, I came in earlier and got a patch. And whatever y'all did, you messed my tire up worse because it went flat in 3 hours. And it's never done that. Um, and the girl was like, well, come back in tomorrow. So I was like, all right, cool. Now I come up here and I just called him and said, hey, and he answered this time. What's up, Alexis? And I said, hey, I came in yesterday and got my tire plugged by you, and miraculously my tire went completely flat in like 2.5 hours, 3 hours max. I said it would, before you guys touched my tire, I had a tiny little nail like that in it. It would take my tire like 3 or 4 days to go like even remotely low. You know what I'm saying? Where I'd have to actually stop to put the air in it. So whatever you did, you messed it up worse because it's in my trunk and it's flat. Like it's flat, bro. Um, what's up, Brandy? It says some comments in this live were filtered to protect the community's experience. So, anyways, after they did that and told me to come back because they messed it up, I pulled up and just called him like, "Hey, I'm here. I came in yesterday. You plugged my tire, and now all of a sudden, like, my shit is fucked up worse than what before I brought it in." And the lady told me to come back, and he was like telling this guy in the background, hey, shut that off, shut that off. You can tell he's in there. But then he was like, oh, well, I'm not there right now. You're going to have to come back tomorrow. Bro, you messed up my tire, bro. And it wasn't even him that did it. It was this other guy that did it. Like, you made it, whatever you did made it worse. And now you're telling me that I already asked you last night if I could come back today. And I come back today, and now you're saying you're not here and I have to come back tomorrow? What kind of business is that? And this is after he made a sexual harassment thing against me, which obviously I can't talk about on live because I just got banned for talking about it on my other account. I'm just having a really bad day. I've had a bad 2 days, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. I have like no gas. Like I'm literally dead on E. Like completely on freaking E. I have. Why does it look like that? I have like, it says low. And now he's like, oh, well, it sounds like you need a new tire. Then why didn't you say that yesterday? Why'd you plug my shit and say that everything was cool? And then now my tire's worse than when I came in. Like, my tire never went flat in 3 hours. It would take it 3 or 4 days to even remotely get low. And then I'd stop and put air in it. And now all of a sudden I come to you and this freaking whoever guy he was plugged it. And now it went flat in like 2.5 hours, 3 hours max. And now you're like, oh, now you want to say that? Any other tire shop would have been like, hey, I can't patch this. I seen the nail. Bro, he showed it to me. It was like this freaking big. Any other tire shop could have plugged that with no problem. As long as it's not on your sidewall and it's not like a slash. I know. I feel like this year is just fucked already. This year has like different energy, bro. It's just like, it's like the same day on repeat. That's what I feel like. It literally feels like the same day on repeat. For me,